freeze it,
Hey,
and
yeah,
it's gonna be good.
let me finish the
You got it.
the AI thing with the Danny.
Ate them raw. Now you see me eating them raw. That's straight dandelions. You can go down the block. You see dandelions, 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 dandelions. I'm telling this brother, and I'm gonna have some other brothers come and harvest all the shit. We can freeze all this. You can take these dandelion roots right now, the leaves, the whole nine. It's greens, it's food, it's herb. You can put this in a bag and freeze it,
Hey, yeah,
and it's gonna be good.
let me finish the
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone. I want to you, brothers, pushing truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And hopefully, you can hear me. I have my earbud connected. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pause. Wait 1 second. I'm just going to, I think I could just. Yeah, I can. Okay. I was going to end it and disconnect it and then come back, but I think I should be fine. But just in case, I don't want to have to. I could have easily just said a couple things and just played it back and listened, but I'll just go talk to the phone. I don't want I don't know how the quality is when I talk. So, listening to the video, I was listening to this late last night, and I'm on my walk right now, and we have. When I was watching it, I forgot all about this place and the dandelions that's all over the place. And I was listening to it, and I was like, I want to try dandelion. To try a piece from the ground. So I did, some research, which I'm going to pull up a little bit of it. Right now, it's not going to be a super long lesson either. It was just the thoughts that I was having. So I want to why not turn the thoughts I'm having into, a video. For the thoughts, I'll backtrack real quick. I'll just get into what I was thinking. I'm on my, like I said, on my walk, just listening to music, and I'm looking at the dandelions, and the video came up. It popped up in my head. I was like, oh yeah, the dandelions. I want to try one. I'm gonna try a couple or whatever the case. And then I was thinking, I was like, instead of Esau's medicines, that our people and just everybody flock towards, get back to being us being spiritual. And what kind of sparked that thought was, I was listening to the video I made yesterday on the path, because I said, I was listening to it over again, and so I said I was gonna listen to it again before I upload it. And near the end, I was reading Galatians 5, and then I was like, oh yeah, I was like, we have to get back into being spiritual. Right? That's what I was saying. And then that came to my mind about the thing about the dandelions. Just a quick backstory. Right? That came to mind about the dandelions. And what I was thinking, I was like, man, we got to go back to being this way. Our bodies are made of the earth. Scripture, he said he formed man from the dust of the ground. We're made of elements from the earth. All the elements of the earth. Right? And we're from elements. Right? So if we were made from the earth, then what we should be eating and consuming should be from the earth. Right? If we have some type of ailment or something, or something that's going on, let's say ailment, something from the earth can fix everything, because that's what we were made from. And that's what the Most High did. And I'm thinking, in the kingdom, what do you think we're going to be doing in the kingdom? We're going to be having all types of bushes, fruits, herb trees, or herb bushes, or whatever the case may be. We'll be able to go straight to the land and gather whatever we need to. Whether it be apples, we want to get some fruit straight from the tree. Ain't going to no damn Walmart. Ain't gonna be no Walmarts in the kingdom, man. Ain't going to no damn Walmart to get apples. We're going straight outside. Straight outside. No pesticides, no nothing. Just straight, beautiful fruit. Oranges, bananas, all these fruits, man, that have bushes and trees. We're going to go straight to there. We don't have to wash them off. Try to get some baking soda and water to knock off all the wax that Esau puts on his shit. You don't be doing that, man. Grab this from the tree and eat it straight from your mouth. And I was listening to the video, and it was really beautiful. Because I never really thought, because I've had dandelion tea, but I never really thought to look at the benefits of dandelion, because you see them all over the place. You see them all over the place, and you just, so it just don't cross your mind. Just like how I've been on my daily walks and trying to make a video for 3 days now. This might be the third day, and I really don't even remember even seeing the dandelions like that. Or we just come so accustomed to seeing them, we just don't think nothing of it. But realize that, hey, the Most High made these things, man. The Most High made the herbs. The Most High made all these things for us, right? This is actual food, not what you go to damn McDonald's or these other places and get. That's not food, man. Right? That shit, even though that shit really not even beef. Even though some animals are made to be consumed. Right, of course, but that's just really not food, man. This is the actual food, the herbs, right? Because this stuff is good for you, and I can guarantee any ailment that you might have, I promise you, there's an herb for it. And I did have one so far, and it doesn't taste. It just tastes like lettuce. It tastes like a lettuce, a stronger lettuce. That's all it tastes like. I'm probably gonna grab a couple more. And I seen the video that he was making as well. Later in the video, I think a sister commented and said to make sure you gather up the because dandelion grows like the little leaves and stuff at the bottom. She was saying to gather grab the whole thing up, dry it out and blend it, and you can use it as a supplement. As a supplement. So you can do a whole bunch of things. And I looked up the benefits, which I'm going to get into right now. There's a lot of benefits for dandelions, right? And if you don't want to eat it straight from the ground, which I'm being weary of, just for the simple fact there's a lot of wildlife and shit going on over here. So I'll try to pick the bush that I'm going to grab this from, or the spot, wisely. But if you want to do that, then hey, you can freeze them, and then do something with it later. Make teas, make all type of stuff, right? And that's what we're going to be doing in the kingdom, because we're from the earth, right? So, let me get this scripture though real quick. Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 38. And let me slow down the walk a little bit now. Verse 3. Verse 3. It says, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and that is wise, and he that is wise will not abhor them. Was not the water made sweet with wood, that the virtue thereof might be known? And he hath given men skill, that he might be honored in his marvelous work. Which such doeth he heal men, and taketh away their pains. You see, I'm gonna read that again though. Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 38 and verse 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. You see, we're from the earth, man. And then also Genesis 1:29, and it reads, and the Most High said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it should be for meat. You see? So the herbs and stuff, there's nothing wrong with eating it straight from the ground, because we're gonna be doing it in the kingdom, and that's just normal. I know there's gonna be some Israelites that watch that, or some, the wicked ass niggas, man. So there's gonna be some people watching the video, be like, oh, why you eating straight from the ground? You doing it? It's gonna have somebody gonna have their thoughts and go say something, right? But that goes to show you how far disconnected we've come, man. Right? That's why being spiritual is important. Cause like what? I took one, ate it. This is what they were made for. This is the Heavenly Father. This is Yahweh Bashim Yahshua's creation. You see? Well, let's get into. I was gonna play more of his video, but I just wanted to show. But I was gonna get into the benefits. I'm gonna close out. Like I said, it wasn't meant to be super long. So this is from Healthline. It says dandelion benefits, nutrition, antioxidants, and inflammation. Right? It says dandelion leaves, roots, and flowers may offer health benefits. These can include promoting liver health and fighting inflammation. Right? And I'm not gonna read all the stuff. I'm just gonna read as in I'm not gonna read like everything underneath going into something. I might read a couple, but I just want to read the benefits. So this one says highly nutritious. I will read this one though. It says dandelion greens can be eaten cooked or raw. So you can eat them straight from the ground. It says and are excellent source of vitamins A, C, and K. They also contain vitamin E, folate, and small amounts of other B vitamins. Dandelion greens provide several minerals including iron, calcium, magnesium, and potassium. Dandelion root is rich in the carbohydrate inulin, a type of soluble fiber. A soluble fiber found in plants that supports the growth and maintenance of healthy gut bacteria in your digestive tract. Dandelion root can see that's literally what the woman, the sister, was saying in the video. Right here it says the dandelion root is often dried and made into a tea, but you can also eat it whole like other root vegetables. Contains potent antioxidants. I'll read this one too. Antioxidants are compounds that help neutralize free radicals, molecules that are a product of normal metabolism but contribute to chronic disease risk if levels get too high in your body. Therefore, antioxidants are crucial for your overall health. It says dandelions contain high levels of antioxidant beta carotene, which may protect against cell damage and oxidative stress. They're also rich in type of antioxidants called polyphenols. It says which are found mainly in the flower but occur in the roots and leaves and stems. So you can take up the whole thing. All right, let's keep going. It says may help fight inflammation. I'm not gonna read that one. May aid in blood sugar management. May reduce cholesterol and triglyceride levels. May lower blood pressure. I know coconut water does that too. Helps lower your blood pressure. Promote liver health. Aid weight loss. Have anti-cancer effects. Right? May support healthy digestion and treat constipation. I ain't gonna read no more. But that goes to show. I was gonna say something, but I was reading this. I was reading this out loud for edification. But some Jake. When I was reading this, made me think. Some damn Jake, man, won't listen. Like they'll see they'll see the brother's video, and be like, oh, look at this. They'll think they thoughts. But they want further proof. They want to go to Esau. They want to go to Esau to learn from him. And if Esau doesn't okay it, then they not okay with it. You see, because they so used to being in Babylon, them damn doctors come in and all the nurses and all of them, and they tell you got this and give you damn pills that you can't pronounce the ingredients. You can't pronounce half the damn words. Because it's damn chemicals. You can't pronounce half the shit in it, but you trust Esau. But here there's a brother make a video or something like that. And then he also went into it. He won't believe him until you see Esau's words. Oh, let me see the doctor say it, brother. Hey, you damn Jake, man. You a bunch of damn niggas, man. And you been in this place for too long. I just wanted to touch on that because that just made me think about that. You can tell, especially, and really, it's a lot of the younger Jake, but I've noticed that it's a lot with the older Jakes, like your parents or your older siblings. They don't like to believe, especially coming from you. Hey, I know you my whole life. You ain't know none of this. You ain't nothing. You see? Yeah, ain't no way that he know this, or there ain't no way that he know. I grew up with you. You know, Jay come in that spirit. I grew up with you, so you don't know nothing, spirit. That damn folly nonsense. But like I said, the information is there, man. The information is there, and we got to get back to being spiritual, man. So I'm gonna grab some more on my way out, on my walk. Gonna eat a couple more on my walk. But that's all I wanted to say. I just want to touch on it real quick. Like I said, it's meant to be a short video. So hopefully this was edifying. I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Shalom.